Title: Neil's Extraordinary Journey with Squirrel. Begin with a cheerful and inviting tone. Hello, my little friends. Tonight, I have a special bedtime story for you, a tale filled with adventure, friendship, and the magic of the unexpected. So, snuggle up under your cozy blankets and get ready to hear the story of Neil's extraordinary journey with Squirrel. Once upon a time in a quiet little village, there lived a boy named Neil. Neil was a curious and kind-hearted boy who loved to explore the woods that surrounded his home. He would often spend his afternoons discovering new treasures hidden among the trees and listening to the birds sing their sweet songs. One sunny morning, as Neil was exploring deeper into the forest than ever before, he heard a faint, high-pitched voice. "Help! Help! Someone, please help me," it cried. Neil followed the voice until he came upon a tiny squirrel trapped in a tangled mess of thorny vines. The poor squirrel had a twig stuck in its paw. Without hesitation, Neil carefully untangled the squirrel and gently removed the twig. The squirrel, who introduced herself as Squeaky, was so grateful to Neil for saving her. She had sparkling eyes and a tail that twitched with excitement. Squeaky, with her twinkling eyes, said, "Thank you, kind human. You have a heart full of love, and I can see it in your eyes. I owe you a wish, and I promise it will be an extraordinary one." Neil, surprised but curious, asked, "What kind of wish can you grant, Squeaky?" Squeaky explained that she was a magical squirrel, and her wishes had the power to make dreams come true. Neil thought for a moment and then said, "I wish for an adventure like no other. Something I've never experienced before." With a mischievous grin, Squeaky granted Neil's wish. In an instant, they both felt a gentle lifting sensation and began to float upward. Before they knew it, they were soaring through the treetops, high above the forest floor. Neil and Squeaky's adventure took them to places they had never imagined. They met talking animals, danced with fireflies in the moonlight, and even had a picnic on a cloud. Every moment was filled with laughter and wonder. As the sun began to set, Neil realized it was time to return home. Squeaky, with a heavy heart, said, "Our adventure must come to an end, but remember, Neil, the magic of the forest is always with you." With a flick of her tail, Squeaky gently lowered Neil back to the ground. He said goodbye to his newfound friend, promising to visit the forest every day. From that day on, Neil cherished the magic of the forest, and he never stopped believing in the extraordinary. And every evening, as he lay in his cozy bed, he knew that the world was full of wonders, waiting to be discovered. So, my dear friends, as you drift off to sleep, remember the story of Neil's extraordinary journey with Squirrel. Keep your hearts open to the magic around you, and who knows, maybe one day you'll have your very own extraordinary adventure. Good night, sweet dreams, and may your hearts be filled with wonder. Sleep tight, my little adventurers.